Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
And a beautiful morning it is. Welcome into the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner. I want to welcome you in because this is the place we can have those conversations that are difficult and feel comfortable having them. And today I just want to welcome you in after a festive weekend. And I got to say this. I had the opportunity to travel out of town because it was 4th of July, but I went to Selma, Alabama, and my goodness, what a time did I have, what I experienced there. So I hope that you enjoyed your holiday and learned something as well. Now today I've got a show that's coming to you. I don't call this a show, I call this an eye-opener. Because of the title that stood so strongly with me, let me say thank you, Rose, for connecting me. And I want you to feel where we're going today because these ladies are doing things I feel, and I say this all the time, when we collectively put everything together and work in the right way, we can't do nothing but be a success. And the title, which I love so much, Change Tomorrow, Today. 365 days of the year. That's every day. I want to welcome in Dr. Steele. Good morning and thank you.
Good morning to you, and thank you for having us on the show. We so appreciate it.
But of course, I mean, like when I talk to you, I said I knew I had to have you. You know where I'm going.
I sold you, huh?
You sold me, and I tell you this. And look, then when I got the email, I said, "Oh Lord, did I overlook something?" I said, "Let me go to work and send this other email." But I want to welcome you in, and I found out you from up there in Alabama, where I'm from.
Yes, I am.
Look at that, we're Alabama girls.
Yes, yes.
And I tell you, ladies, I just want to say thank you guys for getting up, coming in so we can share the vision, make it plain. It's already written down.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on now.
You got it. Amen. Ashe. I love it.
I tell you, and that's what we're gonna do today because I think what you're doing is so big for the community. And I say big because when you got him in the first place, you know, you got the best.
Yes.
And first I want to just say for the title, the name of it, Change. Why not do it now, 365 days a year? How did you come up with that? Or did you come up with it?
Yes.
All right.
Around the dining room table with my family.
Really?
So, yes, ma'am. Years ago, in like 2015, I started having sister groups. And the name of the group is just Sister to Sister, where we come in and let go of some stuff and regain our femininity. You know, some of us, we've forgotten, you know, what it's like to be a woman because we have so much drama and trauma going in our life.
Yes.
So Sister to Sisters, we help each other release the trauma. We write it down and make it plain, and then we burn it up.
Come on.
We burn the negativity up.
Exactly.
Yeah, we burn it up, you know, and that's what the ladies do. We come in, I fed them. And this was in my home when I started in 2015.
Okay.
Around my dining room table, you know, of course I had to add additional chairs.
Right.
And I did that, no problem, fed them, and I was working a full-time job. So I'd get off of work, come in, cook. They would come in at 7, started with 15 ladies around the dining room table. Here's the thing that made me keep going. The sessions were supposed to last 8 weeks, and they kept coming back.
Come on, more and more and more. So you know what you were doing was effective.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know what it was.
Yes,
you were in the right line of doing what you were doing.
Yes.
Because when he gives you something, it's so plain.
That's right.
It's so easy.
That's right.
Because he's got it already laid out. And you're going to find out that I am a strong believer, and I put him first in everything that I do because I cannot be successful without him.
That is correct.
Yeah, that is
You know, never, ever, ever. Now, with your part, my dear, tell me, because I think behind your name is LLC. Did I see that? What did I see behind your name? Let's go.
Nonprofit, EDD.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now tell me what you do with Change Tomorrow, Today, 365 days.
Just in a conversation with Dr. Steele, it just enlightened me on what I'm already doing in life.
Right.
What I've been doing my whole life. Started out working for Escambia County in the health department, working for IPOP, as they call it, Improved Pregnancy Outreach Program.
Okay.
Meeting a lot of young ladies that was in distress, going on working for the state of Florida, and it's just help, you know, just being a helper. And that's what I want to provide to Dr. Steele in this Change Today, Tomorrow, 365, is being a helper to her, an aid.
I hear you. And I love what you said too, when you found a lot of girls that was in distress.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
And when you say something, Dr. Steele, change tomorrow, today, 365.
Yes.
Do you not know that adults need that too?
All of my sisters were adults.
Come on now.
With kids.
Come on.
But because we hold drum and trauma, so long, what I've come to find out is that somebody did something to you 50 years ago, and you still holding on to it, not forgiving, not trying to come up out of it. I wanted to go with the younger kids.
Right.
So they don't have to deal with
Oh, so they don't have to hold that in like we as adults have held in.
Yeah. We just want to hold on to things that does us no good. As a matter of fact, it causes a lot of illnesses for us. When
Exactly.
we hold on to things that we should forgive people for. Because
Right.
everyone makes mistakes now.
Yes, we do.
And as we grow, we get more knowledge, we get more understanding, and if my background is college students, and I work with them very well, and they appreciate me. They told me themselves, I'm like, dog, but when I retired, which I did last October, I said, I'm gonna work with young kids. I wanna work with young kids. I want to let them know what their DNA already has inside of them, what
Right.
their DNA is already made up with.
Right.
We gotta activate it.
Exactly.
I figured out how to activate it.
Exactly.
Then our senior citizens are getting caught up in the technology age, and now they require that you sign up online for this, that you do this and you do
Right.
that. And they like, what, and I want to help them. So we built a place called The Village.
Oh, how wonderful. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, these things are touching my heart, and I love it, Dr. Steele, because I'm telling you, I believe that when you say you start with a child when they're young so we can allow them to realize there are certain things that you do not have to deal with, because I'm
That's
going
right.
to give you the knowledge that
That's
you don't
right.
have to.
That's right.
But even with adults, I have to say it, because I deal with so many different personalities.
Yeah, we do.
And it's so sometimes, I think they need to come talk to you.
And I want to talk to them because I want to let them know how
Right.
easy it is to overcome. But if you don't know how to overcome, then you just keep
Same thing
call it
over and over and
Myra
over and
Clay.
over and over.
Myra Clay is quicksand, right?
That's right.
You keep sinking lower and lower and lower because you don't know how to pull yourself up.
That's right.
Now quicksand is something hard to get out of, right? It just sucks you in.
Exactly.
But if you keep listening to the instructions from the wrong source,
That's right.
that's what you do.
Exactly.
So you got to continually try to rise up above that. But you got to, first of all, I noticed that as adults, we're quick to blame and we don't forgive as often as we should. We just don't do it. And last I heard it say, to be forgiven,
You must forgive.
What you say? Say it again.
You must forgive.
It said what now?
You must forgive.
That's what I'm talking about. So if
Exactly.
you're walking around, oh, I can't stand her. Oh, she thinks she's cute. Well, that's not what you should be saying. Should be saying, oh, you look lovely today.
That's right.
I love your hair. I love your smile. Oh, girl, you got it going on. But do we do that most
No,
of
we
the
do
time?
not.
I do, and people think I'm crazy. Because people don't get much comments about their behavior and their
Do you think
attitude.
there's a lack of self-esteem in yourself?
Absolutely.
That's a lack of self-esteem
Absolutely.
because they want the light to be on them, to
Yes.
feel like they are the right one.
Yes. Well, gossip can draw more people than it can kindness.
Yes.
And so we sitting around gossiping, talking. I'm not saying that I don't gossip, but you have to be careful how you gossip.
Thank you.
You have to be careful how you gossip and who you gossip with.
Thank you, because that same person will carry it
Yeah.
in the
And
wrong way.
That's right, and mess up everything.
Every
When
single
your
thing. Do you
intent-
all understand what we're talking about up here today?
When it
ladies
was
and
not your intent to do
Amen.
that, was to mess up anything or hurt anyone's feelings or something, it's your opinion, kind of sort of like when we're gossiping.
That's right.
And people will take that opinion that you stated, that you mentioned to someone sincerely, and run it in the ground, and make everything change for a reason. And I'm sorry that we do those things, but then there's a way not to do those things. Another important fact that I found out that's very important is your birth order.
Right.
I'm a middle child. So there is absolutely in the research book a middle child syndrome. And yes, I was caught in it unknowingly now.
So a middle child syndrome is what? I mean, because, okay, if I'm number 6 out of 8.
So if you're number 6 out of 8, you're on the older side.
Okay.
So you would have to be like the 4th
Uh-huh.
or the 5th
Okay.
to kind of be in the middle.
I got you.
Okay, so I have an older brother and a younger sister, and for some reason or another, we get left out of family conversation. We have no voice. The reason I had no voice is because, let's think about it. I'm a middle child, right? Have an older brother. My mother got to spend a long time with him, right? Now it's my brother and me. And we were in school. Here come the youngest baby. My mother got to spend a long time with her. And I never got any alone time with her. So she favored the oldest, not deliberately. She didn't plan this. She didn't mistreat me. If I got a toy, they got a toy in the reverse. If we went on vacation, I went too. But it's the emotional part of it. You feel left out as a middle child because your mother is, and not my father. My father was always there for me emotionally, but my mother was not. And don't get it twisted, I had a great life.
Absolutely.
We had a mother and father that loved us and had rules,
right,
and consistency. You know, breakfast ready in the morning, dinner ready. You know, and we used to laugh all the time. My mother would tell us when we were in school, well, after dinner, go wash the dishes, because she was so big on education. Both my mother and father, we knew how to get out of it by saying we had homework. So when we say homework, look, we say homework. Oh, well, I got it, baby. You go on, study, do your homework.
Exactly.
But the family life was great. But the emotional side of a middle child was like kind of depressing because you feel left out. Because my mother always wanted to know what my brother was doing, how he was doing, and she gave kudos to both of them. I didn't get many kudos because I'm just like a little something in the middle. You know, I'm like trapped. The oldest and the youngest child were best of siblings because the oldest drew to the youngest.
Okay, I mean,
who did I have to draw to?
I hear you. We're going to talk after, because you're saying so many things that it's touching me right now.
Yes.
But when I look at Doris and she's looking at you right now, I mean, did you experience some things like that? I mean, in your growing up,
From growing up in Alabama, I was the oldest.
Okay.
And so the oldest had a lot of responsibilities.
Yes.
You had to help out with the chores a little bit more because we had the younger kids that didn't really know how to do chores. But
of course,
the trick to that is to teach them.
Exactly.
Yes.
To get some of the leverage off yourself.
Right.
So I had sisters. And I shared with them as much as I could. And I still do it to this day. I share with them as far as knowledge and anything.
Of course.
But that's because I believe that it was girls.
I got you.
Yes.
Understand.
Girls. Now, if it had a brother, and just so happened my older brother was raised outside of the house, and believe it or not, my baby brother was raised outside of the house. Later in life, I got to know I did have two brothers. So my mother was a mother of 6 children. And Dr. Steele and I have talked about it quite a lot lately. You know, how we were raised back in the day to find out that that's not your cousin, that's your brother. That's not your cousin, that's your sister.
Oh, I hear you. Wow. Yeah, I understand totally. I understand
Yes.
that.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Do you think that's somewhat kind of missing now with the kids and like with your nonprofit, right? Do you think that link of that togetherness and family that we had back then, and I think that we still grasp on to hold on to, is missing?
Absolutely. That's why at the village, started in August, every second and fourth Sunday, we'll have Sunday dinner. The parents can bring the kids. The electronic devices must be put away. They can't be at the table while we're eating. And I'm going to prepare, I love to cook, so I'm preparing the food. I know what my first menu is going to be for the second Sunday in August, and we're going to start that at 1:30.
Wow.
Because they don't know about Sunday dinners.
That's right.
Sunday dinners is where we learn to love and grow and listen to one another, talk about this and that. We don't do that anymore. We don't ask how your day was anymore. We don't ask how your week was. How was school? We too busy. We got too much going on to do that. But the generation my parents were in, you know, they taught us respect and discipline. I really want our young kids to stop saying yeah and go back to yes ma'am.
Yes ma'am and no ma'am.
You know, I'm still saying that regardless of your age. I'm still saying yes ma'am, yes sir, you know, and I'm happy to do that. Some people look like, but that's in me. It's just in my core.
Exactly.
And I need to put some other stuff in these kids' core so that they can fight these these demons around here. You
Exactly.
know, a fight the negativity.
Exactly.
You know, a lot
Dr. Steele, not cutting you off, but
Yeah, no
I had
problem.
this popped up.
No problem.
When you think about, even with the world, with our current administration, how they tried to take everything away that we have taught and was born, bred, we knew that worked.
Right.
How do you feel about that? Because now when we say it's a community got to raise our kids, we got to teach our kids.
Yes.
Because of what's trying to be taken away from us as it is. And we got to stand firm. And I will say this until I can't say it anymore because of the fact, because I see what's happening. And hopefully everybody else is not as blinded or pretend to be.
Right.
Because of what's happening now, and you can be honest about what's going on, where it's pointed toward.
Well, you need to visit the village. The village is nothing but African. It's the best museum we have in Pensacola to display African American history and arts. I have so many memories of people that we've forgotten about that made a big difference in how we're living now.
Exactly.
So it's up to us now to get our kids back. Society's goal is to bring them down and make them dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber so they don't know anything. Cursive writing, they don't teach that or don't want to teach it. That's going to be a code years later where people won't be able to read the code.
Of course.
So history is kind of repeating itself to dumb people down so that we don't have any say in what happens. And so as far as what's going on politically, I don't believe, because I still know that the man in charge he's way up there, and he's not in the White House.
No, he's not.
He's further up.
Amen.
And that's where I put all my faith is. That's where it is. And when I need something, I'm spoiled.
Thank you.
That's who I go to.
I hear you.
And
we gotta go take a break, Dr. Steele, and then we're gonna come back because you and I can talk all day.
Okay.
You too, darling. We're gonna bring you in this more. But ladies and gentlemen, we are having this conversation today. It is, I love this. Change tomorrow, today, 365 days, right here on Sunshine's Corner.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sunshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sunshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
From the efficiency of American natural gas and the dependability of nuclear power, to the strength of Florida's sunshine and the flexibility of advanced battery storage systems, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state, ensuring reliable, low-cost power for your home or business whenever you need it. FPL, working for you every single day.
Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
At Pensacola Habitat for Humanity, we believe every child should have a safe place to grow. That's why we work with you and the community to build not just a house, but a home.
She worked very hard to get this house. I really appreciate that because, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now.
When you help build a home, you build a future. Pensacola Habitat for Humanity.
And welcome back to this Monday edition of Sunshine's Corner, the place where you can have those conversations that's so needed. And I've got to say, Doris and Dr. Steele, you all are really, if I could take out what I feel on the inside right now, what I walked in this door feeling, it would amaze you. That I know God always has something set strategically that we don't understand to give you another amount of strength to let Him. I'm gonna get out the way because He gonna, the mountain don't move. Just give me the strength to climb it.
That's it.
He's gonna do it.
That's
but
correct.
we were talking about as far as with change tomorrow, today, 365 days. But you went back to when you were the first integration.
Right.
Talk about that.
19 I want to say around going from 7th grade to the 6th grade to 7th grade. My community found out that we would be bused uptown to Monroe County High School instead of going to our school down in the neighborhood, Union High School in Monroeville, Alabama. We all cried. We just didn't know what to do with ourselves.
Right.
But what was meant for bad turned to be for our good. And we got to know other people. We got to know their ways. And
I hear what you're saying already. Keep going.
And I'm looking now when we were on chat. We had one of the students, one of my classmates, to send out the graduation program that he has kept all those years. We graduated June of 1973. And on chat, how concerned we are concerning each other's health. We have one of our classmates that we are praying for now that's going through things with STEM research over in Atlanta. How each one of us are on that chat praying for that young man. Didn't matter the color of the skin. We genuinely love each other because we got to know each other. And sometimes I say what meant for bad always turn for your good. So, following Dr. Steele, and I talked to God, where am I going? He said, Doris, you are on task. From the beginning of time to now. You didn't know that you would be working with Dr. Steele.
Not at all.
But guess what? It's all laid out for you. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
If you're not doing it school-wise, church-wise, with your grandkids, with your family, just try to keep everyone together and help each one to excel. Don't be afraid to tell them, you need to do it this way, or I'm looking at this for you, or I'm looking at that for you. Be the grandmother, be the great-grandmother, but also be the teacher and the leader of your family.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right.
That's a mouthful right there
Right,
within itself.
absolutely.
And I tell you, Dr. Steele, with your vision, I mean, with the empowerment that comes along with it, I mean, minimizing the hopelessness that we see. And when the words I use, don't misunderstand. I know he has the greater power, but these are the things that we see in our community that's compelling you to do what you're doing, to allow him to set it through you.
That's right.
When you're promoting healing, self-sufficiency, your experiences that you put together to help these children, tell me where you're going to be located doing this.
At the Village. The Village is on the west side. It's in the zip code 32505.
Right.
And that area code, and 32503 and 32506, that's where most of the juveniles are.
Exactly.
And so we're right 3 blocks from Oakwood Terrace.
Right.
So students can walk if
Right.
they want to. But what we've designed is this is my family home that's been redesigned to accommodate and be made. It's made into a village now. Open floor kitchen where I can put a number of tables and chairs in there where we can sit down and have Sunday dinner. The other side of the house is a library.
Come on.
A Black history.
Knowledge. Read.
And the village was named on June 28th in honor of my parents, Otis and Phony Gadsden, because they kept us feeling good about being in the village. Minus me feeling bad. Now, minus the middle child syndrome that I went through. That's just was me.
Right.
The family was together, whole and lovely, vocational, private school. You know, we were all okay, no problem. I was emotionally distressed because of whatever happened. And this is a syndrome that happens to a middle child, and it's in the research books.
Absolutely.
And I was able to overcome that. In the 10th grade in high school, you know, you go to this family sex education class. And when we got to the birth orders, I was dumbfounded. Everything I was feeling was in black and white. So from that day, I vowed that I'd never be under a middle child syndrome. Look what you get. What you see is what you get. And I had to find out, though. I had to find my way. And when I discovered, well, Tony, you're right there in that book, right there, doggone it. And I thought I was taking it personal. It was an emotional stance for me, and I didn't know how to overcome it. But when I found out what it was a syndrome for middle kids, and all of birth orders have them.
Okay.
I'm just a middle child, so I only focused on mine now. The oldest child has some, and the youngest. We know about those babies in the family, right?
Exactly. We do. Now, what's your program? In what ways does your program uniquely support both men and women across generations?
Okay. Well, for the men, we like for them to come in and see what we're doing and volunteer their time to help with young men that we bring in.
Right.
So there's no charge for any of these services. Now we accept.
Did y'all hear that? This is absolutely free, my dear friend.
Absolutely,
it is absolutely free.
Absolutely free. We do accept donations though.
Of course.
And you know, and I've been handling this from my own funding for years, since 2015, gladly. Haven't missed a beat. Had everything that I needed when I needed, okay?
Because he'll supply.
That's what I'm talking about. And so I'm doing his work actually.
Absolutely.
All he wants is us to come back to him. And this is not from a religious perspective, this is from a spiritual perspective. That's why I deal with the holistic side of a person, because you can give them light bill money and gas money, and then the next month they're still in the same situation.
Thank you. Where did they improve?
Yeah.
That's right.
So if you don't give them financial literacy classes, which we offer, if you don't teach them about who they are so that they'll know that they're great, that they have it inside them, and I want to drag it out of them. If I don't teach them how to put a seed in the ground, water it, fertilize, and watch it grow, we're not making any accomplishments.
Exactly.
Last summer I had a camp, and I bought a bushel of peas. The kids didn't even know about shelling peas.
Did you teach them how to shell the peas?
They didn't do it long because it was too much work for them. They thought it.
Did they have on nails and they thought it was gonna mess the nails up?
They just in their mind.
Look at Doris head.
Yeah, in their mind, everything comes out of a can, and you microwave it.
They don't know about real cooking.
No, they don't know anything about that. And my mother made us go to the field when we were coming. We didn't want to, but we had to go pick peas and butter beans and all that stuff. And she'd bring it home and work us. If you don't shell, you don't eat, you know. And look how responsible we are now. Now, when I was a kid and she was doing all that hard work, I said, no, I don't ever do that in my house. Guess what I do?
The same thing.
The same thing.
So we got to bring them up knowing these things so that they can continue to do them. You know, there's gonna come a time that they're gonna need to know how to.
Say that. You took the words out of my lips because they don't know where we're headed.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to learn to grow and produce your own
That is
foods.
correct.
Right.
You know, and it's real easy. I have a garden now.
Exactly.
You know, and all I do is water it and fertilize it, keep the bugs away, and I try to do that naturally.
Exactly.
But I'm growing watermelons and cantaloupes and things, you know, people I've never seen really grow.
Right.
You know, I've seen the watermelons like they are in the store, but I mean, I've never watched them come up, you know, with the seed or with the plant.
I tell you talking the stuff I like to talk. And I mean, look, we got a call, but we got to take this call because I have people call in that want to talk to you because I think when it get great, it's good to get the community involved.
Yes.
Let's see who we got this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing this morning?
Great. Well.
I've enjoyed the program. Sonshine. You know who I am. Oh, I'm talking property this morning. You don't know who I am.
Oh, no. This is Anderson-Steele. I know who this is.
Sonshine, let me tell you. Now, I work as a greeter at Walmart. And the problem, I just say, good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir. People feel offended.
Yes.
You know, I heard y'all talking about that earlier. I think I kind of like puzzled, don't know what to do. They think you're trying to set their own. They're just trying to be courteous. Like the young lady said, that's where you were raised, to honor people, old or young. Say, hey, good evening, ma'am. How you doing, sir? And they say, I'm not old, Mr. Eddie.
Well, you see, I think that's what, you know what, Eddie, I think that when you see those people again, you tell them about, you know, look, there's a place that you know you want them to visit, to show them some new things, especially these young people.
Yeah.
They can change tomorrow, today, 365 days a year. They can learn why we were taught the values of respect.
Yeah.
They will learn why we were taught the values, yes sir, yes ma'am. And it's nothing offended about that, but the fact of it is, unless we plant that in these children today, and I'm just going to be as transparent as I know how, we need it.
We need it.
We need it.
We absolutely do.
Eddie, what you're saying that you see in the store, we need that.
Yes, we do.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I say every time. I'm so used to doing it because the courtesy and I feel the respect to do to everybody. I give everybody the same courtesy, and some of them feel offended.
Yes, they are.
But I think change is gonna come. We've been hearing that a long time.
Oh, that works for me.
It's gonna come.
Oh yeah, we got to work.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
And you know, when we talk about these things like this, Dr. Steele, so much resonates that I hear it. There's so many thoughts that go through my mind, my process, because of the fact that, and I gotta say this, because I see what you're teaching. You're teaching the way I was brought up.
Yes.
You're teaching what my mother and my father taught me.
And that worked.
And it worked. Ain't been to jail. Ain't going to jail.
Scared of that.
That's it.
Went to school and about to go back to school.
There you go.
I mean, but what I'm saying is, with the fact that when I see the young people, when I see, and I gotta say this, because I see the world going to that now again, the separation that's being said, that they're trying to separate the people as you see it.
Yeah, kind of create the hate.
Trying to
So we
hate
can't
that we have
bond.
overcome.
Yes.
But I also say this, and when I look at some of the things that happen in the generations, hate is not something you're born with.
No, it's not.
That's a learned.
It's taught. Yes.
That's taught. Racism is not something you're born with.
Nope.
That is a taught
Behavior. Yeah.
behavior. And with the things that we see now, and I'm so pleased to hear that you're taking even your funds
Yes.
to make a difference in the community, to educate. And I want the people to realize this, okay, once you learn something, it's just like when the Bible says, when I was talking to you before, when you take on to become a new you, and when that light bulb come on, there's a difference.
Yes, there's a difference.
There's a difference. And with the things that we see now, and I'll be honest, and I gotta go to break, but I want to say this. There are things that affect me so, because I'm so verbal. It affects me in a way that I wish I could just. You ever seen somebody when they take a chicken and wring their neck?
Yes.
Like my mother used to do.
Yeah, my mother
Rest her
too.
soul.
Yes.
But these type things that just bothers me so bad, and what people think that because of my beautiful pigmentation that I'm less of.
Yes.
That bothers me so bad. We're going to talk more about that.
Yes.
How you can be a part of change today, 365 days. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today.
Do it today.
Do it today.
Yes.
We'll be back with more right here on Sunshine's Corner.
Wonderful.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Come see us at Royal Appliance Outlet. We have refrigerators, washers and dryers, stoves, beautiful furniture from all of your name brands that you know and trust. Samsung, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, and GE, all at discount prices. Come visit us today at 1612 Faith Boulevard. You're gonna love our easy credit to help you bring all your favorite furniture home. Come visit Royal Appliance Outlet.
It's baseball season. From heart-stopping plays to legendary victories, this is baseball at its finest. Grab your seat, bring your energy, and witness greatness live. Don't just watch it, feel it. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos are back, and you can watch Pensacola Blue Wahoos home games live on Fridays and Saturdays, only on Blab TV. Love the Blue Wahoos but can't watch? Get your tickets now.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
Their names are below the bridge, you know, and that's powerful.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner. We are talking today with Dr. Steele and Doris, who they've got this organization. They've got this nonprofit that is designed to bring the village back together. When you hear train up a child in the way that they should go, when they're old, they won't depart from it.
Right.
This is what we're talking about. What we need to be practicing every single day. Take the I out of the equation, and then it becomes us.
That's correct.
Yes. When you put all of that together, you can't help but have a great product. And when I say product, I mean our children.
That's right. And our senior citizens.
Our senior citizens who need this.
They need us.
They need us so bad. And if we just gotta stop all of this, it makes me so sad on the inside.
Yes.
It does. And I mean, because what you're doing, I think, is absolutely phenomenal with your vision of what you're planning out to do. How do you define empowerment?
Well, empowerment is a big old word.
Right.
To get it done, it has to narrow down to something small. Okay?
Exactly.
So empowerment got all those letters in it, right?
Right.
But we got to narrow it down to U.S.
Exactly.
Not United States.
Exactly.
But us.
I'm telling you.
Empower us, you know, so we just think about we and us, you know, and all they and them.
Exactly.
That's what empowerment is. We can't exclude anyone.
That's right.
We got to include everyone. And I want to make this stop because it's been running in my head, so let me get it out of my head.
Okay.
If you spell evil, E-V-I-L, that's the opposite of live.
Oh.
So if you are living in evil, just reverse those letters and let's live, let's give.
Exactly.
Let's remove some of this hate that's going on around here for no reason at all. You know how?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Why do you think the hate now is coming back so strong?
Well, it's
It
what's
never
being
left,
pushed. It never left.
It was hidden.
Yes, it was hidden, and now it's out
Suppressed.
again.
Yeah.
And it's just hate all over. It's not hate against black people. It's just hateful people. Have you noticed how people drive in Pensacola, Florida now that are not from Pensacola, Florida? I'm scared sometimes to go out there because it's a mess.
Exactly.
Me growing up, I never saw as many cars run the red traffic lights as I've seen in the last 2-3 years.
Absolutely.
It's just totally different. And I'm not against change. But
Change
when we
is
get the wrong
necessary.
change,
That's right.
the negative change, I got
That's
a
right.
problem.
Exactly.
Now, where are the police officers enforcing that?
I hear you, Dr. Steele. I
Where
hear
are
you.
they?
Exactly. I understand totally.
That's to encourage things like that. If you don't stop it when it starts.
Exactly.
I know about the cameras and all that stuff, but they're still running the red lights.
Well, when I think they had a program up and they said that with that red light, they were so blown away how many people ran that light when they first put those cameras
That's
up.
right, they did.
Unbelievable.
It was on the news.
But with the fact of what you're taking so hard to do, and with you, Doris, where you are just connecting with her so that we can be that huge component in
That's
the community
right.
that is so needed.
Right.
I cannot thank you enough because I know that not only you, but I want to encourage the community.
Yes.
You see, now she's saying that she needs volunteers.
I do.
You need, if you want to make a donation, fine.
Please
but
do.
the fact of it is, and I will say this until I'm blue in the face, that's going to be a whole lot of saying.
Yes.
For me to turn blue.
That's right.
But until we get to take the I out of the equation, I see this, Dr. Steele. We have so many duplicates of the same thing. But get this, I don't see any results.
We're still in the same boat.
I don't see any results.
That's right, because you're not dealing with the person from a holistic perspective. See, we have to help them deal with the drama and trauma that they think they've had or that they've had for them to move and progress each day of the year.
Right.
And so if somebody had been abused as a child,
right,
and they're still dealing with it and they can't let it go, their instincts are based on drama and trauma, so they don't make good choices.
Right.
Then that's where we fail.
Exactly.
So we have to actually do it from a holistic perspective. And that is what we work with from the crown of the head down to the soles of the feet.
Excellent.
To get them to understand either it's not your fault, or if it was someone else's fault, here's what we're going to do. We're going to
Exactly.
pray about that thing. We're going to write it down. We're going to put it on a rock. We're going to do whatever. We're throwing it away, burning it up. And then we're forgiving.
That's right.
And we're moving on.
Exactly.
We're not going to let drum and trauma affect the rest of our days.
Exactly.
We got to move up from that.
Exactly.
We just
I
can't
agree.
do it. It won't work unless you forgive and you move on up. And so that's what we'll be teaching them. You know, and it comes with just talking, hugging, eye contact. I've had people tell me, "Ooh, your infectious laugh just make me want to laugh all over the place."
Right.
You're talking about a laugh. And if I can laugh at somebody, you know, I'm a funny person myself. If I can laugh and it changes how you feel,
Thank you.
then I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Exactly.
So I'm grateful to be walking in the purpose that God has given me.
Exactly.
And I'm
Everybody
happy.
now, I say, Dr. Steele, I love you because I was looking at your website. Now, there is a website that you can go and check it out, www.
Change tomorrow today.
365.org.
That's right. That's it. You got it.
.org.
Yes.
Please check out that website and be a part of the change.
We would love it.
I tell you, I'll never forget this because of the fact that once when President Obama said this, and I have used this forever, he said, change is necessary.
Yes.
It doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't.
But it's necessary.
It's necessary.
And some of us cannot deal with that not feeling good.
That's correct.
So they rather just keep it right there where it is and not make the change that's needed. And we're talking about our community, ladies and gentlemen, because of the fact that we know that the change is what we need. We're not the only ones that live here.
Yes, right.
Exactly.
We see these things that are happening, and we don't want anything to try to deter our children, because when I always think about this, Dr. Steele, they are our tomorrow. These are our tomorrow. We got to go one day. I'm gonna be 200 before I leave, but it's got to be one day.
Yes.
But who we gotta teach them if they don't know anything about a pea, because it's gonna come to the time that we're gonna have to go back to the garden. They don't understand how to plant a corn, that it's gonna go back to the time we're gonna have to go back to do
How
that.
to save.
Don't know how to save your money. Spending $200 or $300 on a pair of tennis shoes, you making somebody else rich, and you not got a penny coming from it.
Right.
You trying to impress somebody with some money that you don't have, that don't know you,
And don't care. Let's
and don't
get it
even
straight.
care about you.
Exactly.
Don't care.
You know.
And so here's the thing: we got to set up a community of generation. The younger people back in the 50s and 60s were our activists.
Yes.
We don't have any of that.
None of them.
So we've got to learn to pass the baton. And every time an elderly person dies, whether it's a family member or someone in the community or someone out of state,
Right.
we're losing our history. We don't have that anymore.
Exactly.
And so that's why we've got to develop a plan, and we have one at the village. We're working on it. All plans are to be modified, but the plan is to bring them up.
Exactly.
Right? To let them activate what's already
On
in
the
their
inside.
DNA, right? And we don't want them to be bullied because they're smart. And that's what happened to our kids in school today. They're bullied if they're smart.
Wow.
And so that makes them play dumb because they don't want to be
Because they don't want to
bullied.
be bullied or get that thing hurt. When you talk about history, and I have to reflect back because of what I told you when I went out of town this weekend.
Yes.
And I don't know why I ended up going to Selma. I do not know why I went. I don't know why I drove all the way over there. But when I got there, the history that was there,
Yes.
the things that I felt were so real. Even with all the monuments, when I saw the past and everything, and you know, some of our kids don't even know as recent as who John Lewis is.
I know.
That's right. They don't.
They don't know that.
I'm talking about that's recent. He just died a couple years ago.
I
Right.
know.
But they don't know who John Lewis
They do
is.
not, and what he stood for.
And what he stood for.
Yes.
I mean, don't bring up Dr. King.
Right.
Don't bring up Malcolm X. Don't bring up these people who we need to educate. And when we say as a community, we've got to do this to continue to educate our
Yes.
children.
Yes.
Because we can be the best teacher there is because we
Absolutely.
lived it.
Yes.
Right. You're right.
That's right.
We are that example that it is. And with what you're doing, I think is absolutely phenomenal. How can people get in touch with you if they want to be a part of your nonprofit?
Our email address is the same as the name of the nonprofit, Change Tomorrow Today 365 at gmail.com. Our telephone number is 850-635 850-665.
That's right.
0634.
Right.
Is our telephone number. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on all the social media platforms.
That's right.
I'm on Facebook, have my personal account, then I have Change Tomorrow Today 365, have Dr. T. And so there's no way they can miss, if they really want to get in touch with us, it's not going to be a problem for them.
Absolutely. And you know, I'd say this too, even for our elected officials, you don't need to talk to her. I mean, find a way to come together.
Yes.
Right. It's not taking away anything that way.
Nothing at all.
It's just putting all the components together to make it better.
Yeah, we're empowering the village.
That's it.
And we're empowering the village for us, we, they, and them.
Exactly. And there's so much that I'm so thrilled to hear them talk about, because of the fact that these are the things that I see every day. And I just want us to really, really, really stop talking about these things. Put clothes on them and let's wear it. We'll talk about it more when we come back from this break right here on Sonshine's Corner.
I'm Emily Echeverria, Marketing Communications Director for Council on Aging of West Florida and the host of Coming of Age. Watch our show to find out what we're doing for our seniors and their families, and hear from area experts and local business owners about their programs and services. Want to help? Find out how you can work with us to bring a better future to our seniors. Watch Coming of Age, 3:30 p.m. Wednesdays, only on Blab TV.
From the efficiency of American natural gas and the dependability of nuclear power, to the strength of Florida's sunshine and the flexibility of advanced battery storage systems, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state, ensuring reliable, low-cost power for your home or business whenever you need it. FPL, working for you every single day.
My name's Kelly McLeod. I'm the owner of Bella Magazine. Bella is a source of uplifting and inspiring content for the women of Pensacola.
I think the magazine is just so thoughtfully done. There's a lot of attention to detail. The stories are really good.
You've got seriousness, you've got fun, education, fashion. It just encompasses everything.
Women are multidimensional, and so is Bella.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quince Dieter, and I am Blab TV.
Already mamas.
Come on.
She got one already, but she came from it.
And welcome back to the house. Well, look, this conversation is going so well. We can't even stop during the break. All we're doing is talk about things that we want to do. Right. I mean, it is. Dr. Steele, I tell you, Doris, this has been such a great day today. I could just, because there's so much knowledge here, and I believe knowledge is power.
Yes, it is.
Knowledge is power.
Always.
And I mean, it's just so, you get so
refreshed.
Yeah, say that again. I mean, I can't find it. I get so refreshed on somebody who think, believe the way that you do.
Right.
And we act on it too. We don't just think and believe.
Don't just talk about it.
No, we're acting on it. It takes a village. We've always heard that. We got one. All we have to do is get in there and perform.
Exactly.
And whatever way you want to.
I mean,
they have no limitations at a village. You know, people bring this to the pot and this pot. I told you I'm going to be cooking second and fourth Sundays for Sunday dinners for kids. You have to RSVP. That's the only way I know how much food I need to prepare, right?
Okay, now I'm finna win a hook.
Right,
okay, you know, I'm stuttering.
Right.
You see the show when Big Mama was cooking in the kitchen, soul food.
Yes.
Don't tell me you have some food like that too.
Oh, that's the only kind of food I know how to cook.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Did you remember Big Mama at Big Mama's house for Sunday dinner?
That's the only kind I know. That's it.
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, girl, please. Some fried chicken.
Collard greens.
First time, we're not going to do collards because I don't know. Turnips. We can do turnips and cabbage.
Oh, I love cabbage.
I love cabbage.
And potato salad.
Some candy yams.
Cornbread or sweet potato pies.
Oh, yeah.
Our peach cobbler. Those are favorite things of a lot of people, you know. We probably do both, the sweet potato pie and the peach cobbler for those. They have variety. And we're going to use, I have 30 plates. Did you hear what I said?
30.
Plates We're going to sit down with plates and silverware.
Not no paper plate and no plastic fork.
That's it. No styrofoam, no paper. And don't let me go too far to get us a cloth napkin, but it's possible. It's very possible because that's what we use. You know, we didn't have all the styrofoam.
No, we didn't. Didn't know what it was.
We wash dishes. You know what I'm saying?
You get up and wash them dishes.
That's right. But I will tell you, the home, the village, has a dishwasher now. So we'll be able to stack those plates and there's silverware in there and wash them without having to go in the sink. So we're good. Yeah.
But do you all see what we can teach our youth that you don't have to sit at a table with a styrofoam plate?
Not at all.
Come on, glass plate.
Glass.
Right.
China.
You got to sit and you're going to know what fork to use. You know, not just a piece of plastic.
That's correct.
You got to,
that is correct. We're going to pour our tea and lemonade out of a pitcher.
Yeah. Do you know what a picture is?
No.
I'm not talking about a paint on the wall. Do you know what a picture is? I think he said something. Do you know what a picture is? Not the picture on the wall, honey.
Yeah. Eating our dessert trays, glass, and that's the way it's been set up. Come by and look for yourself.
Absolutely. I'm going to be there. I promise you. I would like to come by sometime and help serve.
And please. And give us some wisdom. Yeah. You know, say a prayer for us, everybody around. That's what it's going to be about. And then the other unique thing is that we're going to be notarizing. I'm a mediator chosen by the Florida Supreme Court, so I'm able to mediate. And my degree is in counseling, but I'm not a licensed counselor, but I'm thinking about going on and take the license because we have so many needs for that.
Right.
And so there are a lot of things that are happening at the village. There's a library already built with history, with Bibles, kids' Bibles, grown folk Bible, but guess what? The word's the same.
It never changes. The same today, yesterday, and forevermore.
We welcome anyone who wants to come by. Right now, our hours are going to be from 10 until 2, Monday through Friday.
Right.
But we're open to expand those hours. You know, we're just doing 10 to 2, and if you want something notarized, and I'm not charging no $15 like what is it, UPS charges? There'll be a donation or something.
Give me a donation, help with the
there we go.
With the
donation.
organization.
Yes, whatever you want to donate, and you don't have to go looking for a notary because sometimes they're hard to find.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make no doubt. Now, are there any upcoming projects or dreams that you're excited to launch off to share with us?
The first is the August, the second and the fourth Sundays, the Sunday dinners. That's number 1. Number 2, we want the kids to come to us. I already mentioned to you, I think we were not on the air though when I mentioned that we have a young lady who is on probation. No. And she's coming to do her community service there.
Wonderful.
So she starts today. So when we leave here, we're going to be running back to the office to greet her. We already met her last week.
I understand.
But we'll be putting her to work today.
And you're going to be pouring that. She does not realize.
Yeah, she got 3 moms now. The one who birthed her, Miss Doris and myself.
There you go. And but when he does it,
that's it.
He has it's a purpose behind. Sometimes we don't understand the things that we go through, but I think when you know that you are saved, sanctified, filled with the presence of the Holy Ghost, that you know that He allows things to happen. Sometimes it's a lesson in that, but when there's somebody who can impart wisdom in you, that can save you from going through some things.
That is right.
Yes.
And that's the goal. That's the goal.
To stop
If they've already experienced it, we want them to know how to deal with it. And anything that might come in the future, know how to address it in a positive way. And if it hasn't happened, we don't want them to go and fall into that negative role.
That's right.
You know, we want them to be strong and of good cheer.
Exactly. And I'm so glad that I got an email from a person that watches the show every single day. And I just want to say to her, thank you for connecting me. Because of the fact that it is so needed what you're doing. And I tell you, the hard work that the both of you are doing, it takes a lot.
It does.
But too much is given, much is required.
Yes.
And he has a plan that's going to get even bigger than what you can see.
Absolutely.
You know, and I believe that with everything on the inside of me.
I'm expecting it.
I
wouldn't have it any other way.
I'll tell you. And with what you're doing, it's going to be such an impact on our children, for our community. I can just say, parents, for those who are watching today, and if you did not get to watch the show this morning, make sure you tune in tonight. Going to play it again at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
and you'll be able to watch us again.
All right.
All right, at 6 o'clock. But tell somebody when you want to find out, when there are things that's so needed in our community, we do this so we can empower our community.
Yes, yes.
So we can pass on the knowledge that I find out that I think that's beneficial for the community.
Yes, yes.
I think that God always opened up a door.
Always.
That's bigger than what you ever thought.
Closes one and open another.
He closes one, he opens one, he's not stepping here, I got this waiting on you. But use it to give me the glory.
Yes,
You know,
absolutely.
To say that the bend in the road is not the end of the road.
That's
It
correct.
is if you fail to take the turn.
I like that. Say that again.
The bend in the road is not the end of the road. It is only if you refuse to make the turn.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
It sounds wonderful.
That came from my director of when I worked at NAS Pensacola. She was my
Bend in the
director.
road is
And
not the
she-
end of the road.
It is if you fail to make
the
Fail
turn.
to make the turn.
That's wonderful.
I love that.
Yes, and that's what I live by.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I tell you, I'm gonna get home tonight when I watch. I'll be writing down things.
Yes,
That's good. That's good.
But look, we're down to our last 2 minutes.
Okay.
Now, what would you like to leave for our viewers today in your last words? What would you like to say to them about your organization here?
It's for real. It's not play. It is designed to do exactly what we've been talking about.
Okay.
And if you don't know me, those who know me, know I'm a hard worker and I do what I say I'm going to do.
Exactly.
And I don't hate people. I love people.
Oh, God.
I love people, all kinds. You know, and I work with what you bring to me. You know, if you bring craziness to me, then we're going to work with that.
That's right.
You bring a whole bunch of love and money to me,
I'm
we're
gonna
going to work
break-
with that
oh,
too. But I'm just saying, I don't have any hate in me, and I'm so glad God made me the way I am, and I don't have to walk around with jealousy, envy, and strife or anything like that, because it's not a part of what I want to be, and so
No doubt.
I push that away all the time. You know, there's something we need to learn, and the main thing we need to learn is who we're listening to and taking our instructions from.
Amen. Amen. And Dr. Steele, I tell you, he's talking to me down to the last, but I want to say thank you for taking the time for getting up. Doris,
Absolutely
thank you
glad
for
to.
coming in.
Absolutely
And
glad to.
I'm not done. You're not done with me yet, because I'm
That's
coming
fine
back
with
at you
me.
again.
Please do.
I guarantee
I
you.
look forward to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a wonderful conversation today. Don't forget about tomorrow. Now, my guest will be brace, readiness, prepare, and recovery. Tomorrow. So until then, I gotta go as I leave it every day. Never lose your focus. Always remember to keep God first in whatever you do. Handle your situation like that, and I'll guarantee you this, you're gonna be a total success. So until 9 o'clock in the morning, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone. Have a great day.
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.